Hey everyone, it's Erin, aka Grishno, and I'm here today with a very interesting statistical analysis. Alright, so these might not be words that you hear often, we'll say. Basically, for the internship that I've been doing this summer at the Transgender Law Center, I've been doing a lot of research and looking into the health-related data that is collected nationwide here in the United States on transgender individuals. So that's sort of been my big project, and I'm in the process of writing a white paper about it right now. And I can get really in-depth on how I got this and where this data is from, but I'm not going to bore you. Trust me, it's really interesting. So let's talk about this for a second, because there are some incredibly important things going on in this document. It's called Characteristics of Transgender Women Living with HIV Receiving Medical Care in the United States. And it's exactly what it sounds like. So basically what they did is they took 3 years worth of data between 2009 and 2011, and from that they were able to get a nationally representative sample of transgender people living with HIV and receiving medical care in the United States. And so that's exactly what it is. Anyway, so it's a lot of charts, which these are just fascinating. More than 80% of transgender women, and this is transgender women living with HIV, were non-white, race, ethnicity, and had an annual income of less than $20,000. Can you, obviously, I was going to ask, can you imagine living on $20,000 a year? Because I can't. But I'm sure a lot of people watching this can. Because when you start getting into some of the disparities in here, it's terrifying. And it's stuff that I know, that we know. Like, it talks about the homeless rate in here. It talks about how when they asked these transgender women about what the needs were that were being met or weren't being met, most said housing was not being met. And same with meal services, transportation. It's like they account for 1.3% of the HIV positive community, but count for 0.5% of the US population. And when you start looking at some of the statistics in here, it will blow your mind. Currently homeless, 21%. When you compare it to cisgender men who are at 8%, it's still high. But we're looking at 21%. Currently incarcerated, 8%. 84.9% of transgender women living with HIV make less than $20,000 a year. 85% of HIV positive transgender women make less than $20,000 a year. The number that live below the poverty line, 66.9%. Okay, so I'm sitting at work today, and I'm reading this. It just makes me sad. You know, like, it's stuff I know. It's stuff I live, like, but then to see it in numbers like this. And that's why I do what I do. Plain and simple. That's why I make videos. That's why when I get an internship, it's at the Transgender Law Center. Like, that's why I do everything I do. Because of this stuff. And then to see it just makes it hit home in a way that it hadn't before. Something's got to change. Something's got to give. Something's got to change. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'm still working on trying to get a new computer. It looks like the motherboard on this one is gone, so it's crashing, and it would cost several $100s to replace it, or I could just pay a couple $100s in addition and get a new computer, because this one's getting a little old anyway. It's my last week of school. It's finals for the summer. Just fun. My internship's coming to a close. School year's about to start. It's going to be a big year this year. It's my senior year. You're going to hear all about it. It's going to be tons of fun. Anyway, thanks so much for listening, you guys. I will hopefully see you soon. And until next time, I'm Grishno, and I'll see you later.